when I heard Max had the job at Potter's Bar, and then it's local to me. It was a no-brainer to come when I got the option to. I think Max come to watch a couple of my games at Stevenage, and I think he liked me. With me, I'm more of a technical player. I'd like to get on the ball and pass the ball as much as I possibly can. But when you're getting into men's games, wanting to get 3 points, it's all about winning. Then it doesn't matter how you play as long as you get the win. You could have a poor performance, you could have an unbelievable performance. As long as you get the win, that's all that matters. When I'm on the ball, I don't panic. But there's no need to panic. There's always going to be an option for me. I know there's rather going to be someone running in the channel, or there's going to be someone coming to get the ball to feet. So I always know I'm composed, and you that's mainly the thing I think everyone needs in football. Because if you're not composed, then you're gonna be panicking all the time. You're gonna worry about what's behind you, or where can you pass the next ball. But I always have a picture in my mind to think, I know where I'm gonna play this ball. Off the field, I'm quite a quiet lad. I keep myself to myself. I don't need to brag about what I am, what I do. But when I come onto the pitch, I'm a completely different person. Like, you need to be vocal in midfield. If you shy away from it, then people will target you in non-league. That's what I found out in my first couple of games. Then when I started to be more vocal, get on the ball, people start to step off you because they're like, oh, I don't want to play against him. In my first year, I wasn't like, there was players that were better than me, and I weren't that physical. I was more of a quiet lad. I was more quiet on the pitch than I am now. But that comes with experience, I think. And then in my second year, when I got into my second year in pre-season, I think I got the opportunity with the first team, and I just took it. I thought, I don't have no other option. I need to take it. Like, even if I don't have to be physical, I can work my way around not being physical, and then playing easy passes and just getting myself into the game like that. And I think I played against Hitchin in my first game, and I done really well. And then ever since then, I played the whole pre-season with them. And then I was on the bench against Exeter in the Carabao Cup. I was on the bench in the EFL trophy, EFL Cup or whatever it is, against Wimbledon. And then I come on against Crystal Palace. Um, and then, yeah, they offered me a pro for my family as well. I think they've seen how hard I've worked, and I know how hard I've worked over the thing, but it doesn't stop me from working harder. Like, that pushed me on to work even more harder. And then it was a bit of a shame that the injury come at the time it did, but that's the things you can't help in football. There's good enough players to adapt to anything, I think, at Potter's Bar, where the team they had last year we had Lee Rose. He was like welcome me, like what I could have asked for again. He was very, very welcome. We had Brandon. He's obviously a key to the team with striking force. You had Ori. It was very good. You had Ricky at the back that was solid, like probably one like vocal, could talk me through a game, same as Lee. And then obviously you had Laurie in goal, which on the second spell I come, he wasn't there, but even Finn was very good for a young goalkeeper. I think, yeah, the players that we had, you had Prosper, Valks, all very good players. To go in and go straight onto set pieces, I think the first game I didn't take set pieces. I kind of shied away from it. I was like, I don't want to take set pieces because I know how key they are in the non-league game, and even in the EFL. You see Stevenage, they score loads from set pieces. And I think with the set pieces, I was like, oh, I don't really want to take them. But then when I got there, they were like, oh, Lee was like, go and take it. I took it, and I think we nearly scored from it. And ever since then, I didn't get taken off set pieces. I think obviously that's where I added numbers up to my game as well. Got assists off set pieces. I think Chesn't, there was assist from Ricky's header. My mum has a relationship with Chesn't, so, and everyone's has been involved in Chesn't, or still is involved in Chesn't. So when the timing of the loans were perfect, because I think it was my second game, because I played Horsham on the Saturday, and then the Tuesday night was away at Chesn't. And when I called my mum up saying I'm going back on loan to Potter's Bar, she checked Potter's Bar's fixtures straight away and was like, "Oh, you're playing against Cheshunt." I was like, "Yeah." And then but that I like to prove people wrong and show people what I'm actually about, because there's a lot of people in football that don't like to see people do positive things, and when people hear that you're doing well, they're like, oh, "Okay, I'll come and watch you." And then when I had loads of people watching me at Cheshunt and I played well, I think I got 2 assists that game because I got the assist to Brandon's goal. But Brandon took the credit because it was a great finish, but no one saw my assist. Um, but yeah, the corner as well. But yeah, I think that was a great game. If you got people in your ear saying, "Oh, are you actually that good?" or because you can tell when people say stuff like that, and when you are like, I'm always want to prove people wrong. When people say to me, "Oh, you need to build up in the gym," I don't. I might need to build up in the gym, but if I can work around it and play my style of the way I want to play, then and which it works, and why would I need to go in the gym and build it up? But obviously, that's something in my game that I can develop, which I am trying to in the off season right now. That's something that I'm working on. I didn't really expect it. Obviously, it's the first experience in men's football, and to have the impact I had, and to win as many games and go unbeaten it was what I could have asked for, really. If I was to ask for anything if I was to go on loan and say I want this, Potter's Bar would be exactly what I would ask for. Hopefully, be in the first team at Stevenage or higher up if it is a loan. But you never know in football. I can't answer the question and say, yeah, I'm coming, or no, I'm not. I'm going somewhere else.